Hello, all traders out there. So right now I'm going to be analyzing the gold markets, and I'm going to I have this strong belief that today being Thursday is going to be a profitable Thursday for me. I know that for sure. So I don't want to waste much time. All right. So because this is my favorite pay, it's been a long time I have traded gold, and gold has even given a significant momentum to the upside. So, and for that, sincerely, I'm really glad about that. So right now I'm going to be analyzing the gold market, and I'm not going to make anything to be complicated. All right. So, and another thing is, okay, sorry, and another thing is I'm going to ensure that I use my trading system to follow this trade plan very well. So right now I think I need to open my trade my trade setup, right? So this is my trading plan. So right now I actually have two trading plan. Okay, I have two trading plans. So this is gold new analysis, this day or swing trading strategy. So right now step one is look for bias, so either from 4 hour or 1 hour. So even currently this is 4 hour time frame right now, and on 4 hour time frame I can see that price is creating higher highs. Price is actually in an uptrend, right? So I know that on 4 hour, even on 1 hour as well, I can see that price is actually in an uptrend, because you can see that price has been creating higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low. So I can see that price is in an uptrend on 1 hour time frame. So currently the step two is 15 minutes. I need to mark out 15 minutes for internal supply or demand zone, break of structure, and valid market shifts. So the first thing is that I want to identify my demand zone, because currently price is in an uptrend. So, and you can see it clearly here. You can see it clearly here that price was creating higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, then higher highs. So where is my last higher low? So it is for me to actually identify the last break of structure to the upside, right? So this is my last 15 minutes break of structure. Then I have, this is my last higher low, isn't it? This is my last higher low. So I can say that this is my 15 minutes demand zone. Yeah, so this is 15 minutes demand zone, 15-minute demand zone. So since this is my 15-minute demand zone, what is the next thing in my trading plan? So I have already marked out my BOS, I have marked out my demand zone. So I want to see valid market shift. So on this 15 minutes time frame right now, I see that price was actually making series of lower lows, lower highs. So this is where price actually failed to continue pushing to the downside. So it means that this is my last lower highs. So where is my market shift right there? My market shift is this high right there. So I can simply mark this place as my 15 minutes market shift. So now what's the next step? The next step is use Fibonacci retracements to gauge premium and discount zone for entry after a strong candle actually formed. So my trade bias still remains that price is in an uptrend, and I just want to trade with the trend. All right. So on this 15 minutes market shift right now, so I need to actually mark out my, what is it called? Okay, let me gauge my premium and discount zone, right? Premium and discount zone. So I can see that price has already come into my discount area, but currently the candle that is actually forming is selling candle, right? So what I want to actually expect right there is, okay, let me go down to 5 minutes so that I can actually see how price is actually reacting right now. So right now what I'm actually observing on this trade is that on 5 minutes price was creating, higher highs, higher low, a little pullback. Okay, a little pullback. So right now I can see that there is a low here which price is currently respecting. So this is a liquidity being built up. Yeah, because I don't want to make this to be complicated, and that is something that I have observed in some of the trade that I've taken this past week, and even yesterday. No, yesterday, 2 days ago. Today is Thursday, so I took a trade on Tuesday. So that's something that I actually noticed about my trading. I was not I was not following my trading plan 100%, and I know that that is something that actually caused me to be losing for some days right now. So currently I want to ensure that I don't want to make it to be complicated. All right, so I can see that price has actually shifted from bearish to bullish, but I need to actually be careful to look out for my zones. So what I'm going to expect, because in the next 30 minutes the New York session is going to start the trading session. So right now, since this is the beginning of so I can easily mark up my 5 minute demand zone around here. So 5 minute demand zone, yeah, so this is my 5 minute demand zone. So, and I'm going to be expecting, so let me just go back to 15 minutes. Okay, let me go back to 15 minutes. So right now I can see that, so by 1 o'clock stroke 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm going to be coming back here to see how price is actually reacting at this zone. But my trade idea still actually remain. So if I can get a good entry from this zone right here, yeah, if I can get a good entry from here, in fact, this stop loss, it actually aligns with my trading plan as well. It actually aligns with my trading plan, because right now I can see that my minimum risk that I usually risk is $15, and currently, even if I place my stop loss here, I'm still good. All right, but I think I should just leave it this way, okay, just for me to see how price is going to react when New York session starts. All right, but I know for sure that a liquidity sweep is going to happen below here. So, and let's just see how this is going to play out. All right, so I don't want it to be complicated. This is what I'm going to trade this afternoon. All right, so my take profit is going to be somewhere around there, or probably I should just make it $100, because I'm actually targeting the next high. Okay, so this is 4-hour supply zone. As you can see there, can you see now? So this is a 4-hour supply zone. So, and if you look at the left hand side right there, can you see now that this is a valid 4-hour supply zone? So let us see how this trade is going to play out today. All right, so I'm going to see you in the next video. All right, so I have entered this trade. Okay, so the reason why I entered this trade is I see that price has already swept this liquidity below here. So when I say that liquidity has been swept, all right, so I observe that price actually created this candlestick. All right, so this is a pin bar. This is a pin bar candlestick. So immediately I see that price created this candlestick, I enter the trade. All right, so currently I'm on this trade, and I actually set my stop loss below here. All right, I set my stop loss below here. So currently I'm going to wait for the result of this trade. All right, so I'm going to wait for the result of this trade. All right, now, so I can see that gold is currently coming through for us this afternoon. Yeah, gold is coming through for us. I can see it, and I'm glad that I can see it. Like, I'm glad that gold is coming through. Yeah, gold is coming through for us. So you can see that after there was a liquidity sweep below here. All right, so if I go down to 5 minutes now, I have seen that there is a, aside from this 5 minutes market shift whereby price actually came all the way down here. Okay, so after that, can you see that? Okay, hold on. So price actually, came all the way down, creating lower lows, lower highs, lower low, lower highs. Then this is the last low. Then you can see that price has actually break this high. So I can say that this is a good sign that gold is going to continue this upward movement, because I can see that price actually created another market shift. This is a lower time frame market shift, right? So this is a 5 minutes market shift. And another thing that I'm seeing right now is, probably, in fact, liquidity has actually been swept already. Liquidity has been swept already. So because below here, let me see. So below here, I can see that liquidity was being swept. All right, so this is a liquidity, and after this liquidity was swept, that was the reason why price actually break this high. All right, so we should be expecting price to, continue this upward movements as soon as possible. All right, because currently in the next 10 minutes right now, the overlap session is going to start. All right, the overlap session is going to start. So that is going to be New York and London session, overlap session. So I believe that this is going to, they are just going to push the price up. All right, so let us just wait for to see the result of this trade. All right, so it is about time right now. The overlap London and New York session has started, and anytime from now we should be expecting price to skyrocket to the upside. All right, so I want to monitor this trade to, give me a potential signal that we are winning, and that is what is going to do this afternoon. So currently you can see that price actually dip all the way down to sweep all the available liquidity below here, right? So price actually sweep all this liquidity. So after price sweep all this liquidity, sincerely, because this is the last line that I expect price to sweep the liquidity. All right, so I'm expecting price to push to the upside right now. So let us see how this is going to play out. You see, I'm not going to give up on trading. I'm not going to give up on trading, because I can remember that when I even started early this year, that I started trading full, that I started trading live accounts. I started with my normal account. It was not even funded. This is the first time I'll say that I'm trading a funded account of this account. So the last funded account that I traded, I blew the account in less than 24 hours. But this $10,000 account, I just, this is the first time that I'll buy $10,000 account. And ever since I started with my normal account early this year, I have seen profit. If you check my live playlist, so I document all my trading processes there. So I usually see results. So, and that is why I say that I'm not going to give up on trading. Because I know that as my mentor usually say, that you are one trade away. So if I have a loss, that doesn't mean that that is the end of the world. No, that is not the end of the world. So it simply actually means that if I put in more effort, by refining my edges, by following my trading plan and all of that, all right, I know that I'm going to be a profitable trader. So what I'm doing right here is, putting in the work, trusting my trading plan, building my discipline, executing the right trading system and all of that. And I know that if I can do this, in over time, so I know that it is going to work out. So, and that is what I'm currently doing. So right now I'm just glad that you sincerely, I can even say that trading is one of the skill that is challenging me mentally and emotionally. Really, I don't think there is any skill out there that is going to challenge you like trading is going to challenge you. Because you know I usually think sometimes that is there any skill out there that can challenge human being like this? I mean, mentally. You can imagine mentally. I don't think there is any skill out there that challenge human being like trading does, because you know, in fact, trading is one of the greatest skill out there, and I know that my belief system is that if my belief system is that there is a working strategy that works in trading, because I've seen a lot of profitable traders out there, you know that they are a profitable trader today, and I usually think that they don't have to edge. All right, they don't have to edge. They actually learn a right trading system, or probably a working trading plan that is making them profits. All right, so you can see my screen now. It's like liquidity is kind of haunting my stop loss currently. Liquidity is haunting my stop loss currently. What is going on here? I don't know. I don't know what is going on here. Really, I don't expect price to actually dip all the way down here. I don't expect price to dip all the way down here, because I know that price is in an uptrend, and I don't want to trade against the trend, because price has been creating higher highs, higher low. Okay, higher highs, higher low, and this is the zone at which I expect price to actually continue this trend. All right, so but let's just see how price is going to just react. And another thing I actually observe in the morning is I think that, okay, price created higher highs, higher low, right? This is the higher low, so it means that this is not a new high, this is the new high, right? So let me just look up something over here. Okay, so if I say that, okay, if I say that this selling candle is you know so, and we can say that, let me mark up my, what is it called, let me mark up my middle line, right? So all right, so currently, so if price is actually reacting to this selling candle here, so that's going to mean that this place is my, okay. So let's just see, because I don't want to make it, I don't want to complicate things. Wow, price is approaching my stop loss. It would have taken me out already right now. Yeah, I think it would have taken me out already. Sincerely, it would have taken me out already. Has it tapped into my stop loss zone? Let me quickly check it. man, man, I won't believe this if price take me out. Wow, I'm still on the trade. I'm still on the trade, traders, guys. I'm still on this trade. So I'm still on this trade. So damn, I'm out. It has taken me out. It has taken me out. Damn. Ash. It has taken me out, man. It has taken me out. Damn. I'm out of this trade. Price has taken me out. Price has taken me out. Price has taken me out. What is going on here? What is going on here? What is going on here? Damn, it is what it is. So I lose about, in fact, I lose about more than 1% of my accounts. Yeah, I lose more than 1% of my accounts. Let me show you. All right. This is, can you see, this is 74, and let me check the second account. 74 and 74 and 73, that's about $150, $156 loss. I've had two losses this week. Then, and that is what I'm saying, that trading is beyond, is beyond bread and butter. Trading is beyond bread and butter. Let me just quickly journal my trade. Okay, let me just journal my loss. So I think I should use 5 minutes to journal this loss, because I can't believe what gold did this afternoon. I can't believe this. So let me just journal my trade, and we are going to call it a day. All right. Sincerely, all my confluences was checked, and I know that I was not trading based on my emotion. I was not trading based on my emotion. So it is what it is, because I ensured that I was trading based on price action with continuation pattern. Okay, with continuation pattern. So this is this is a valid break of structure to the upside, and okay, it is what it is. It's fine. So we are going to continue, or probably if I even check this trade again, and if I see a good entry, I'm going to enter this trade again, but I'm going to call it a day on this trade. All right. So I hope that this trade idea actually inspire you. As I usually say, it is not only win video that you are supposed to be watching. You must also watch loss videos, so that you can learn. You can learn in real time. You can learn in real time. So really, it is what it is. It's fine. So I just hope that you learn from this video as well. So that is it.